27. 27 days I've been doing this. Rickshaw challenge. The humility of the man. Kneel before my humility. 2017, folks. Of course it's 2017. Well, it is recovery month. My name is Nathan, and in case you've missed everything, I have been doing this for 27 days on the bounce. Every single day I've been buying back, as I said, I'll use the word again, in a cathartic way of buying back all the years that I used substances and or drank in. And I'm there. Don't worry, we'll be continuing beyond this point for the full 30 days, but a landmark, I think you'll agree. So, Leif, we all know what happened in 2017, but do you? What's happened so far? See what I've done? He's so flexible. It's like a verbal ninja. Yes. 2017, rather worryingly, when I was looking at what happened in 2017, or what has happened in 2017 so far, you may be surprised that I used Google to find out a lot of these facts. This was detailed research in a library, Nath. No. I put in 2017, what's happened so far in 2017. The main thing that came up, Love Island. For all the things that have happened, Love Island. The first 6, do it yourself. What's happened in 2000? You see what comes up. Love Island. Now, the person that will be delighted about this is my pet monkey, Spider Monkey, bless her heart. During rehab, she was obsessed with it. God almighty, she spoke about little else. Watched it, I don't know anything about it, so I don't know the names or what it, I vaguely know what it was about, and I do mean vaguely. But she spoke about it, she loved it, she knew everyone involved in it, she tried inveigling me into conversations about it, with no success, other than a patronising roll of the eyes that I gave her every now and again. Cheers, Nath. Stuck up git. So that was the main one that came up. It's almost her level of obsession was almost as if she's got some sort of addictive personality. Maybe she has. So that was something that's happened so far. So landmark moment. The next one we had the La La Land Oscar nominee shenanigans. Remember they said the winner is La La Land, and it wasn't. It was another film called Moonlight. Embarrassment, mate. Embarrassment. Snap election, that has happened already, isn't it? Snap election, where Theresa May, I've got this one in the bag. No one's going to vote for Jeremy Corbyn. No one. It's in the bag. Just like no one's going to vote for Brexit. This one, it's in the bag. No one's going to vote for Jeremy Corbyn. Next minute, you know, she's got herself in a bit of hot water, isn't she? Jeremy Corbyn at Glastonbury getting chanted at. Yay! Be a little surprise to you to know that I'm a bit of a Jeremy Corbyn fan. A light at the end of a tunnel. I'll skip over it. Donald Trump was elected. Yes, he was. And no one won't get involved in that easy joke. Grenfell Tower. Say no more. I'll say no more. Only because other people have spoken with a great deal of passion and eloquence on the subject. I have no further things to add. And look at this. South Korea. That's been happening all year, isn't it? South Korea. And how long have I been saying that for? Nothing's changed, has it? Nothing's changed. Believe it or not, I made a note down here. Lance Armstrong's training again, despite his ban. I couldn't believe when I saw that. And Coldplay have played again in Cardiff. Obviously, a lot of other things have happened as well, because you are in the year as I am in the year. Feels weird to be in the present day, but I don't like it, or do I? So that's what's kind of happened in a very vague, tongue-in-cheek, jokey way. That's what's happened so far in 2017. What's happened to you, Nath, in 2017? Because all of this year's been a bit of a blur, because I've seen the inside of a prison cell, albeit only overnight for the first time. So I've been arrested. No secret of that. It's out there, isn't it? went to court, then went to hospital, got detoxed. During that process, got told I might have 2 months to live. Come out of that, went into rehab, come out of rehab, went through various courses, done unpaid work, changed entirely as a person, inwardly and outwardly. Not much really. Not much. Dad. So yeah, what a year, hell of a year, and we've got some. I'm not leaving you just yet. Don't panic. But yeah, 27 days and back to present day. I've brought back those years. What have I learned? All sorts. What have I learned mainly is that there's still a whole lot more to learn about me. But so far, pleasantly surprised about what I found out about myself, to be honest. You're alright, Nath. Bit of a goon, but you're alright. So, hear the chorus now. Thousands singing it in the streets. Marching down the street singing it. Nath, what have you been doing today? Well, today I have obviously been back to school. You know, the scenario yesterday didn't happen for reasons that I found out today. Not very interesting, but it just didn't happen. It's one of those things, isn't it? Administerial. There's only a certain amount of people that can do a certain amount of things in a certain amount of time. Don't worry so much about it, is what I'd say. So that didn't happen, but we were back on the learning train today. So up we got. Made my way into this scenario of getting on to the train with the Empress of my eternal soul, my other half. And there, she went one way, off she went to her job that she does somewhere, where I don't do it, but she does. Off she went with a blown kiss. And I've sent a text to Mrs. Pepperpot. Yeah, back at school, so you know the subject of the extraordinary character of Mrs. Pepperpot. I've sent her a text saying, I'm on the platform waiting for the train. Nice and simple, so she knows I'm there. On the platform waiting for the train. Nice and simple, you'd think, wouldn't you? So I'm sitting there waiting, and the next train to X is... there we go. I've heard a clatter. Vroom, there she is. The Tasmanian devil, the Welsh devil, has approached. I said, she was looking at me, she goes, has the train gone? On the message I've just sent you and I'm standing here, has the train gone? I'm going to assume no. Absolutely not, it hasn't. So she was in all of a kerfuffle, bless her. Various revelations that have happened today. Mrs. P, Pepperness. Get this, she's now, unsurprisingly, and she won't mind me saying this because you probably don't know who she is, and if you do, you know, she won't mind me saying that either. She, you know, she's got an addictive personality. As have I, because I'm an addict. Now, she's into bananas at the moment. No, before we go there, she's into bananas and the consumption therein. Now, how many bananas did she eat in one day? Is it A, 2, B, 5, or C, 10? C, 10 bananas. Do you remember way back when I was going through my banana funk, where I nearly became the worst superhero in the world, Potassium Boy? Blow me out of the water. I felt embarrassed even mentioning my banana consumption against the fact of 10 bananas in one day. I thought, how'd you find time in the day? I'd have to block out areas in my diary. Banana time. There it is. So what are you doing there, Nave? Well, between 11 and 1, bananas. Then she was saying, she goes, yeah, I do it all the time with food. I've got into cornflakes. I can eat a box in a day. I got into Rivitas at one point. How many Rivitas did you eat in one day, Peppers? 16. How could you not love her? How could you not love her? So, we made our way. We met up with the rest of the crew and we had a chat. A nice, sort of fairly gentlish start to the day. Can't measure what I want to say. Oh, no. We got there. That's important. So the course, I'm not going to, as I say, I won't go into the ins and outs and the bones of the thing, because if you want to, you do the course. How would I know if I don't know what course it is? I'm not going to tell you. But it's a great course, and I'm very much enjoying it. I'm learning, enjoying learning about myself is probably a main bit of it. But one thing that did happen today, now it's the 27th day, it's 2017, and I thought probably the universe would chuck me a bit of a swerve ball, a bit of a tester, for me to practice my forward defensive stroke, cricket in turn. And it did. I was talking to someone who is in long-term recovery, and he was mentioning something that happened to him that got him back into addiction, and we were talking about what sort of, it was completely harmless, it was come from a place of innocence. He was talking about what sort of drink got him back into addiction, and he was saying, it was about a certain type of drink that he was romanticising, because he was almost getting into it, or he wasn't, but it certainly seemed like it to me, because my addiction was, sniff something, I can get hold of you here. He was talking about hot toddies, and he goes, I can always seem like that would be okay, you know, and I can see that, and I just, you know, it's very rare for me, because I like to think in this new incarnation that I'm forgiving and, you know, and fluid in my approach to situations and people. I had to draw the line there. I said, we're going to have to finish the conversation there, bud, because I don't feel comfortable talking about it. And sometimes, do you know what? Sometimes you've got to be like that. For all my talk of being like still water and being like a cloud and being internally still, all of which I totally believe in 100%. I totally believe in 100%. I'm not giving you waffle. That's how I've coped with it. And being more relaxed and trusting the universe to do its thing, and being very much in touch with my spiritual side, and that's important to me. Despite all that stuff, sometimes you need to draw the shutter down. No, I can't talk about that. I don't want to talk about it, because I am an addict, and my addiction loves talk like that. It loves it. That's the way to take me down, and it could. It could. So in the year of our Lord 2017 actual, just another little reminder that you need different tools to deal with different situations, and sometimes being assertive, not blunt, not rude, being assertive is the way forward. And he took it well. He took it very well. He said, no, I understand that. And we moved on very swiftly. So yeah, there we go. That happened to me. I knew something like that had happened today, on the old 27th day. The course going very, very well. Blah, 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 I did that. Went for a little coffee afterwards while I was waiting, because I missed the first train. I had to get a later train. Went for a coffee, and old Cat Notes has spied someone in one of the cafes, a young lady that he had eyes on. He went all gooey, bless him. He got all unnecessary. Just all flushing. Oh, I can see him looking off wistfully into the distance. And strange mix. I was having this. I said this to Oates. I said, "You're a strange mix, Oates." I said, because Cat Notes, because I find this a lot actually. There's a little bit of this in me. I think. Not quite to the degree of Oates, and you won't mind me saying that, of a rampant narcissist. This, you know, certainly this, you know, this ego on one side, but this huge, equal side, huge swathe of insecurity. You know, it's a very odd combination. Find it a lot. I'm a god! Tell me I'm a god. It's one of those. So, but anyway, an observation, but he's got an eye on this young lady, and maybe we'll go back there and we'll see if I said, go up. Spider was there. Go up and give me a number. Go up and give me a number. No, he got, they said, come here, Oates. Speaking of hugs, I got told today that very huggy. You inspire me to want to hug you or indeed hug other people. What a lovely thing to give off. If I next see you, come for a cuddle. I love a cuddle. Never used to, but love one now. When I'm talking about cuddling people, friends and stuff, having a good cuddle family and that, yes, but cuddling friends not so much. Now I'll cuddle anyone. Want a cuddle? Come to me. So got back on the way back. Obviously met my queen, and she was talking to me about her day, and she has got a situation, a professional situation, that she asked me for some advice on, and she said she's not sure of how to deal with people, not that she doesn't like, but that she doesn't get on with, and in some cases doesn't like. She said one lovely bit of this, an affirmation that comes from my love is it's the best one. It's the one sought after. And she said, I've noticed with you that previously you would have verbally crucified someone that you didn't get on with, and you were very good at it. Sliced, verbal ninja, in, destroyed. Spotted your weakness, there it is, done, out, next. She goes, but you don't do it anymore. And she, and how, can you give me any advice? I said, well, I can't give you any advice. There's no silver bullet. There's no golden arrow that says this is how you should deal with that situation. I said the bit of sort of the thing that I've learned is actually it's a lesson about yourself. Someone, I believe it was C.J. Jung, the psychologist, said that you'll learn the most from the person you like the least, because you learn about yourself. I think is what he was getting at. I'm paraphrasing. I'm being woolly about the whole subject, but basically you'll learn a lot from the person you don't get on with, and because it's about you, isn't it? A lot of it comes from you. And what does this say about me? Why don't I like them? Where's it coming from in me? So that was the only bit of advice. And sometimes you'll meet people. That's the reality of it. No matter how laid back you are, some people you'll meet in life and you just won't get on. That's life. You will work in teams, and certain members of those teams you won't like. She's found herself in that situation, and sometimes it's just about being professional and getting on with it, and just taking a slight backseat. And I think someone said, aggression left by itself will fizzle out on its own. So maybe take that role. But yeah, interesting conversation there, and hopefully I've been of some use. She wasn't in the best of mood. She'd ordered something online. They've told her it wasn't in stock. Plus, she's had a bit of a bad day. She was She was a bit of a grump. Could see her when she got. What's happened, love? She's downloading onto me as I download to you. Oh, how I'll miss these chats. So that's a kind of wrap up. We're at 2017. I hope that's been interesting in some way, shape, or form. The thing that I'll leave you with in regards to me being hungry, maybe we'll just have a bit of it. It's 2017, I've made it. Obviously I'm just bringing you through to the 30th, but we'll end with a bang, and I'll do a reflection about the whole damn thing. In the meantime, I would suggest tonight, let's all have a huggy one. If you find someone who's willing, got to be reciprocal, who's willing, let's all have a cuddle. We'll all have a cuddle tonight. I'm Nathan, it's day 27, and I'm declaring it National Hug Day. Give someone a hug, and of course when you do that, be thinking about two key elements there, two key words, and those two words are peace and love. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.